Turn right 100 metres.
Wet, muddy and super slippery, the conditions for round 4 of the West Australian Rally Championship, the LRT Lewana stages. 6 stages totalling 116 kilometres of competitive distance. Staying on the road and in control, the challenge for the crews on this very tough round. The conditions levelling out the playing field.
I don't know whether it's a level playing field, Tolly, or a level swimming pool, because it's incredibly muddy and slippery out there today. We've done recce this morning and I think the roads have just got worse throughout it. So yeah, look, everybody's going to be dealing with exactly the same thing. It's going to be a matter of just staying on the road.
The championship going from strength to strength with another good entry list.
This whole year we've had really good fields, both state and Clubman, and the challenge field as well. Lewana's proven obviously a favourite again because I think we've got a field of nearly 50 cars. Yeah, it should be a really good event. These guys put on a good one.
For Webber, an ordinary championship so far, but looking to improve his luck.
Yeah, look, we had a bit of a rough trot to the start of the season, but you know, everybody's got a story, so we'll just slog on, try and make the best of today, and I think that will be just a matter of finishing without incident.
It was obvious from the green light that the heavy overnight rain would indeed provide super tough conditions. For the Hynes and Percival crew, they needed to grab full points if they were to make their way back to the series leaders position. Pushing hard, resulting in plenty of moments, over 6 stage wins and first outright for the event, exactly what was needed.
Yeah, great result for us, a perfect rally really, but it was one of those rallies where we just had to stay on the road. It was so slippery and we managed to do that, so we won by a comfortable minute and a half or so, I think.
Mate, let's talk about the conditions. They looked pretty bad early in the day. Were they as bad?
Yeah, they're probably worse than they looked. Like when we did recce, I thought, yeah, it's pretty slippy, but when we got out there on the stages, it was slippier than I thought. So the rally's gone from being a high-speed, flat-out race like it was last year to a fight to keep the car on the road kind of race, you know. So it was hard work. We ran on the DMAC tyres, so I believe we might have given DMAC the first win in WA, so that's pretty good. I'm happy to do that for him. And thanks to Mike Nairn from Performance Race Gear and Alistair McRae for the opportunity to run on the DMAC tyres, so they did the job today.
Maximum points from a super tough round. Back to the top of the table for the defending state champions.
Right 5 short, then right 4 plus, then spectator jump, stay left. Douche up there, 150, turn right 2.
Long-time campaigner Doug Tostevin has seen plenty of events like this before.
Yeah, it did remind me of the old days when we used to do the safari with the deep water splashes and the mud and the real test of endurance to get just to the finish. Yeah, we kept our nose clean, and there was a few sort of moments that did get the heart racing, but we managed to keep it together in the end.
Together indeed, a brilliant second outright in these conditions is no mean feat. There was plenty of anxious crews at the pre-event driver briefing concerned about the conditions. Not so for Doug.
Oh look, there was no talk from us about the bad roads. You know, there's a few sookie lalas had a bit of a cry about a bit of water and mud, but no, we were itching to get into it. We had some medium compound Kumos on there that Gav from Tyres and More in Morley generously gave us, and they worked superb.
100, right 5 on brow, then right 5 on brow again.
Coming into this event, the O'Dowd CSE combination held the lead in the championship with consistent points grabs on each of the rounds so far. Not long on the gravel scene, these roads certainly an eye-opener for John.
Yeah, I've been gravel rallying for 5 years now, and that's the worst conditions that I've come across. But look, it's the same for everyone, so we got through it, so that's good. I'm happy with that. A lot of bad bits, a lot of water over the road. It got worse, obviously, as the more traffic went over it. But you know, some parts today we had grip, and we thought, okay, away we go, and then suddenly you're into the wet stuff again. So yeah, just happy to get through it. Happy to have a finish.
Although slipping to second on the ladder, this crew's still well and truly in the championship. With one round still to run, the battle is far from over.
.250, long 7 left tightens to a 6, into 7 right.
Unfortunately for Rob Webber, his want for a bit of luck did not eventuate. Third fastest on the opening stage, a good start, however drama on the next. Sliding off and beaching the Evo, costing a heap of time. He would carry on and eventually grab some points for 10th. Also in the wars, Brad Markovic, second fastest on special stage 1, but problems soon after and out. Only one stage also for John Makara, with low oil pressure at the end of the first test. On the plus side, a big event for Lorkovich and McNaughton, probably the drive of the rally, consistently in the top 6 with a 4th fastest in the mix to grab that spot outright. John Clinton, another to make good over the tough conditions, his reward a fine 5th place. A horror start for two-wheel drive series leader Keating, problems with his Sylvia, his crew however getting it sorted, allowing him to get quickly back on the pace. This was a big job on these waterlogged roads.
Definitely have to keep your wits about you and try and keep it straight. Got a bit of arm pump from crossing that steering wheel about 400 million times more than I had to, but obviously the roads are that slippery and that Tetris out there, you just have to be careful. Yeah, first 2 stages had quite a few dramas, and then band-aided them and got it back on the road again for the last 4 and just went out and drove, and obviously just looked at the finish line and said we've just got to get there, and hopefully we've done it in first place. First
place confirmed, full points and a wrap on the two-wheel drive series for 2014. All that with 2 rounds still remaining, a great year's work. Raz Vlad, another not to make it through this event. Gearbox issues for the Fiesta. The big V8 of Kyle Douglas struggling in these tough conditions. He, another not to make the finish. Early in the season, outright leader Dylan King giving up on the championship after enduring a couple of tough rounds. A roll in Boddington and an engine failure in Collie, he deciding to bring out his Escort for a run. Although taking the two-wheel drive challenge class in the event, he could not stop Andy Van Can and his rookie co-driver Abby Hayes claiming the series win. A fantastic effort for Van Can and an amazing job done by Abby Hayes to win the 2014 rookie title. She following in the footsteps of her father, international champion co-driver Bill Hayes. The Clubman Cup runners also having to fight their way through the super tricky stages. Another big field of 15 crews lining up, 4 stages making up their event. A few different names at the top of the stage times across the tests. However, it would be Leighton in the orange Escort that proved to be the most consistent, taking the win. Cordis and King second, with the Lowther combination third outright.